Blake Burd, District Sales Manager here in Illinois, down in Saint Clair County. Today, here with John Craig behind the camera. We just got done walking a plot here for one of my dealers. We've got some very interesting things going on. So we've got a whole trial here planned on May 22nd, seeing hybrid. We're looking at In-furrow by itself, In-furrow with 2x2, and then 2x2 by itself as well. As John and I were walking through the field here, one thing we actually noticed was the lesser looking corn actually had the better root systems. As we've laid out our different treatments here, one thing we have noticed is just a different size, not only in the root mass, but the plant as well. So starting over here on the left, we've got 3 gallon of impulse and then 3 gallon of triple option. Very happy looking at these root systems, especially with the root follicles, root hairs that we're seeing here on this plant. We move to the third one here, and this is where it gets interesting. This is just straight 2x2 UAN plus ATS, 12 gallon of UAN plus 5 gallon of ATS. What's interesting about this is looking at just the plant size. I'll just show compared to In-furrow triple option here. It's a little breezy out, but just the plant height alone, and it's pretty uniform across this treatment too, of just how shorter just a straight 2x2 is compared to the straight In-furrow with triple option there. Now, as we move on to our next treatment here, we're looking at the same 2x2 application with UAN and ATS, but we added impulse In-furrow here, and it kind of just speaks for itself. I think one big thing we're noticing here is just the relay effect and what that does for a corn plant. I will say down here this spring, you know, it's been a crazy spring. It finally got the crop in and everything, but we were wet and dry and wet and dry. And it's just interesting to see how liquid on the planter via In-furrow and 2x2 has really made a difference. Now, as we move across here to the straight 2x2 applications, we've got impulse with 2x2, triple option with 2x2. Again, very happy with those root systems. This is where it became a little eye-opening. We've got very tall plants. I would say these last 5 treatments are pretty similar in height. We move on to this 2x2 application, and I think this is what we're all looking for right here. In regards to developing that good root system, stress mitigation. As we're sitting out here now, it's 90 degrees, it's higher than all get out, and it's gonna be this way for a solid week now. Here we're looking at UAN ATS, 12 gallon, 5 gallon with 2 gallon of K-Flex Max. When John and I dug this root up, it was pretty eye-opening. It definitely can't say it was the best looking corn in the field either, but this is exactly what we're looking for. Having that K-Flex Max in particular, having the humic in there as a buffer for the UAN and ATS, and then the potassium acetate with the K-Flex and what that's doing for the nitrogen uptake in the corn. I think we're really seeing it now out in the field, which is awesome to see. Move along here, we still got 2 really nice plants to look at. Here we're looking at our throwback product, high phos product, 82742S. Same rate of UAN and ATS, still a great root system here. But with that being said, I think one thing we might be lacking here compared to the root system before is going to be the potassium acetate via 2x2. Throwback does still have potassium acetate in it, but definitely not as much as that K-Flex Max is going to. And then here we're looking at a full bore 2x2 application via UAN, ATS, K-Flex Max, and Throwback. K-Flex Max at 2 gallon, 3 gallon of Throwback. Still a great root system here. I like how it looks. One thing I've noticed having the potassium acetate in all of this has just been those root follicles, or the root hairs, I should say. And what that's really doing, it's creating a net in the root system for water and also nutrients as well. So really excited to take this to yield and see how it progresses throughout the season, especially as with this hot week here and the stress it's receiving. It is humid out here. There is still good moisture out there, a couple inches down, but it's going to be interesting to see how this goes the rest of the season. So stay tuned, I should say, see how it looks at the end of the year. Thanks.